In 1973, an extraordinary motion picture stunned our senses and uncovered our deepest fears in a way no film had ever done before. When it was over, we thought the terror had ended, but it had just begun.
The first time your mother sucked cocks in hell. The second time, it was hell to sit through. This time, it's pretty good. In the 1993 installment, it stars a really talented cast: George C. Scott, Childs plays Brad Dourif, and Jason Miller returning. This film is directed by William Peter Blatty, the original creator of the first Exorcist in 1973. This movie being fresh and interesting even though it being the third entry in the Exorcist Trilogy. The first is a monument of horror films that is the most profitable of its genre. This film does a really good job at capturing what made the first one so scary. As an audience, we follow the main character, Police Lieutenant Kinderman, who's investigating the murders that are similar to the Gemini Killer, which turns out has been dead for years. As he unravels the case, he comes across a familiar character by the name of Damien Karras, who was involved in the first Exorcist, who's been tormented in hell ever since he asked the demon Pazuzu to take him. The Exorcist films has a lot of dark undertones, and that of sodomizing and crippling someone's faith. It's a really beautiful thing to think that there's life after death, and to have faith in God, but it's also really haunting to think that something much darker and manipulative waiting for us to lose our faith. The Exorcist 3 has really powerful performances that make this scenario really believable, and a spiritual force known by so many as God are also aware of the demonic forces out there, and whether you believe in them or not, you can't say you haven't questioned it. There's some really good practical effects to be shown in here that's sure to make your skin crawl. A little known fact, American serial killer would watch this film to get him in the mood for murder. He goes by the name Jeffrey Dahmer. I think this is a really good final conclusion to what started off as the most haunting stories in cinema. I wish I could review this longer, but I have a date with the devil. Care to join us?